Hi everybody, welcome to our next Meet the Maker. You are gonna love our guest today because I adore her and I know you will feel the same by the time we're done with this interview, but I want you to all meet Janet Joseph. I've known Janet for, oh my God, 25 years. Mm-hmm. We met through amazing circumstances and we've reconnected over the years through more amazing circumstances, and most recently her artwork that you can see behind me. So I want to hand this over to Janet. Hi.
Hi.
And I would love for you to tell everyone, because you have such a great story and background, like how you got started.
Thank you. Well, welcome to my showroom. And I was fortunate enough as a child to have parents who really valued art, and they actually enrolled me in art classes at a young age. The array of classes at that time were amazing. I remember going to a class as a child where we would just bring our drawing pads, go to a cathedral, and the teacher would be like, draw the stained glass.
No way.
I took a bookbinding class at like 9 where we wrote a book and they taught us how to bind it.
Where did you grow up?
I know.
I grew up there. And I grew up in the Chicago area.
I know.
Too.
I was a city girl. And it was incredible. And I learned how to sew at the Park District.
Wow.
We always had a dedicated art space in my home. I would actually just escape for hours and create art. My mom specifically exposed me to that. She was crafty herself. And I always had collections as a kid. And I was always rearranging them. And then when I look back, I'm like, I was actually curating them.
Yeah, and she's one of the most amazing curators now of so many things. You have such an incredible eye.
Thank you. I actually, as an adult, I took classes on and off, and I actually always went to museums and art shows. I was in advertising for years. I was surrounded by creative people. And then when Lily was born, I took a break to raise her, and that's when I started collecting art.
Oh, wow.
And again, I just really educated myself. I wanted to figure out what I wanted to collect. And one day I was walking down the street in Lincoln Park with Lily and a baby Bjorn, and I saw this little sign that said art show. And I went in and it was an outsider art show. And I fell in love. And that is the bulk of my collection, outsider and found objects.